way, speaking of Captain America, and we know that there's a game being made for Captain America, I have a question. Which video game character, other than Mario, you can't say Mario, which video game series would you like to see made into a movie? And Halo doesn't count either, Sloan.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, into a movie. Can't be
Assassin's Creed.
They're actually developing something along those lines, I heard, so...
Video nerd.
that's being made also, and you don't even know who the angry video game nerd is, you said.
No? That's not
I
good.
don't know who anyone is. Hold on. I'm looking at my games right now. I'm going to answer this question intelligently.
Alright, well, while you're looking, I have actually... Let's see. I would love to see...
Ooh! Damn it! L.A. Noire.
I would like to see Half-Life or...
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect 2 would be an awesome... The graphic... The 3D... Dead Space 2. Dead Space...
Gears of War.
No, Gears of War, I wouldn't really,
Star Fox.
Alan Wake was a good game. That could be a movie.
Yeah,
what about Star Fox? They could
Star Fox would be a nice computer-generated movie.
They could computerize everything, and that would be awesome.
That would be nice.
I still go by L.A. Noire. Yeah.
L.A. Noire is already kind of like a movie, so it really doesn't...
but like, you know...
I want to see Half-Life as a real-life movie. I want to see that. I want to see...
Sonic.
Sonic would be a nice, like, kids 3D anime movie kind of thing.
So what's wrong with Mario?
Mario, the reason I
made.
say no for Mario is because let's look at what happened last time.
Okay, well,
All I'm going to say is, John Leguizamo is not Italian. Why was he portraying Luigi? I portray Luigi better!
And not only that, Bowser was a human, not a dinosaur, not a turtle-like creature.
And Yoshi was a raptor.
A dinosaur. And Daisy was in it. Isn't Peach supposed to be kidnapped? Not Daisy.
Technically, it's like Daisy. Daisy is like... That was her whole introduction, I believe, to the Mario world. I think Daisy was like the first person that...
So they'll say, oh, I'm sorry, Luigi, but Daisy's in another castle. You gotta go look for it in another building. So it's like they traveled all the way there.
I don't know. If they're gonna make a Mario movie, let me put it this way. It has to be... especially after Mario's franchise has grown so much since that movie. It's grown a whole lot since that movie. It would have to be, literally, it would have to pay homage to the actual Mario Brothers. You can't pull no bullshit like...
Why not Donkey Kong?
Get out.
Mario versus Donkey Kong?
Get out.
What do you mean, get out?
Get out.
Mario versus Donkey Kong?
Get the fuck out.
What?
Just get out.
Or Mario Party
Mario games that much.
A Mario Party movie.
I would like to see Half-Life. It would be cool. Or Portal. Portal would be an interesting game to see. A video. Well, then again, Portal's more of a puzzle-solving game, so really, there's no way to...
Tomb Raiders.
Yes, but Tomb Raiders wasn't just puzzle-solving.
Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yes, but there was a storyline behind it. The only Portal game that had a story was Portal 2. Portal 1 didn't have any story at all.
But it doesn't have to be video game related. It could be totally different.
Oh boy.
You're totally different.
Oh, ha.
Like Doom.
That's funny.
Alright, now here's what I have. This is the big thing that none of you expect. I didn't tell any of you. I've been thinking about it, and I made sure every single one of you, including Ellie, saw this video. I want everybody's opinion on this, and that includes you, Sloan, so you're going to have to talk. Sword Quest for the Atari. This was on the Angry Video Game Nerd. He talked about this, and since that video, since the day I saw that video, I said to myself, Atari still makes video games because they make Dragon Ball Z. It's damn apparent they still make games. I want to know why Atari hasn't continued the series, and also from you guys, my question is, do you think they should finish the tournament once and for all? Like, get the sword, the crown, and the, oh god, what was the last thing?
It was Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone, yes.
Oh.
With the sword.
What I possess?
Wait, what, Sloan?
Nothing.
I thought
You do not possess no Philosopher's Stone. If you do,
Yes,
I will raid your house.
And then
I will raid your house.
He has the ultimate power.
anyway, I would love to see.
Chaos control.
So what do you think? Do you guys think they should continue and finish the tournament?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, you'll be kind of late on that, but hey, you're not better late than never.
Hey, they got better graphics now. They can make the game that much harder. No offense, but also you're going to have to get those 2 players from the 1980s and put them, because remember, all of the winners from all 5 tournaments have to meet up one last time, and the winner of that tournament wins the sword. Thus the sword quest. I want to see that. I'll make you bet those 2 guys that won would be willing to come back and finish the tournament.
Yeah, they're probably sitting at home like, still waiting. I don't know when they're going to get around to it, but until then, I'm going to finish writing my memoirs.
What do you think, Sloan?
Memoir, page 1.
I think that wouldn't sell much because Atari doesn't make that good games. Except the Ghostbusters game.
Yes. So you think that they shouldn't continue to finish the tournament? That you think it should just fade away into the past?
It's already faded away in the past.
But if enough gamers get together and start like a petition or start talking about it, maybe if everybody
I wouldn't go as far as to say we need a petition.
No, maybe if, alright, not even a petition, maybe if every single gamer talked about this game again, maybe if they mentioned it and said, I wish Atari would finish that Sword Quest series from back in the 80s and make it even better now. It's not like they gotta make the props again. They have the props, the sword, somebody has them. Just start the tournament up again. Don't start it over, start it up again.
Interesting.
I would love to see a video game series that lasts about 5 years, and if you win a certain amount if you find a certain amount of clues in a game, you get sent, you go down somewhere, and you can play for real prizes and real treasure and stuff like that. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yes.
They haven't done that since the 80s, and we've come so far with technology and graphics. All we need is a good-ass tournament. I mean, no offense, Sloan, but we've gone from gold swords, that we're playing to win, to steak.
There are... The reason why they're not doing this is that...
is better than retarded-ass sword.
No, it isn't.
You know what they're doing,
take
Chris?
that
You
back
have to
right
realize,
now.
Chris, they're focusing too much on the
The
franchise.
crown looks
That's
like an
all it
ass. The chalice is just a cup.
A gold cup?
Yeah, a gold cup, my ass.
Hey, it was won already anyway. You don't have to worry about the chalice.
Then the Philosopher's Stone, I only know that's neat because of Full Metal Alchemist. And then the medallion can separate balls, and the sword
have you ever seen a real one? A real Philosopher's Stone?
Yes.
You know how much those things go for?
$2.
Duh. 1,000.
Plus about another $2,000-$3,000.
I won mine at a carnival.
No, you didn't.
It's probably fake that.
Okay.
It's probably a toy Philosopher's Stone.
Shut up, bitch. It's
Uh,
not a toy.
yeah, it's a toy. Okay. But what were you saying now, Mike?
I was just saying, the reason why they're not continuing is because, think of it this way. They would have to continue it in the 80s, and they're focusing on franchises as of now. If they were to bring Sword Quest back, they said why couldn't they bring in the 90s and work their way up to bring it out?
They didn't want to, but nowadays...
Now it's not doing it, so how are they going to do it? They're focusing on the franchises way too much.
They could do it.
Well, I hope so.
I'd like to see it happen. I want to see that happen. And I hope that someday enough people talk about it that Atari goes, Sword Quest.
Well, they did hear.
I remember that.
Well, they did hear about Luigi's Mansion 2. They heard our voices for that.
Well, that's Nintendo. Nintendo always delivers what the fans
I
want.
know, but I'm just saying as an example
As an example, then.
of Mario show and the podcast.
Yes. I want to see it. I would love to see this tournament so bad it's not even funny. I wish people would start talking about it again. People, go to your parents and make them talk about it, and you go on the internet and start a thread somewhere and talk about it just a bit. Maybe then they'll bring said tournament back.
You can do it.
That or just make a new tournament completely. Xbox, if you're listening. Nintendo, if you're listening. That was a good idea. I'd like to see a tournament like that. I don't care if the prizes are Mario stuff. As long as it's in gold. Who cares?
As long as I get to win a gold toilet, I'm perfectly fine.
It has to be real gold, not fake. Pink.
Yeah, like I have to be able to shit gold. You know, like
Smash,
gold
smash.
toilet.
You're not even getting a stick.
Bar.
Dang.